Question number 55. It reads, the table below shows the scores of applicants in an interview. You can see their scores here and their respective frequency. If an applicant is chosen at random, what is the probability that he scored at most 8 marks? What is this at most? It means less than or equal to. So we're looking for the number of candidates that scored within 0 and 8. That is any mark equal to 8 or less than 8. So to find the probability, we need to find the number of those candidates divided by the total number of candidates. So let's find them. You can see the marks here. We need 8 to be the highest, coming down to 6, right? So what is the number of candidates there? We need to add 2, 4, and 2 together. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. So we have 8 of them. Divide by their total number. I think after 8 we add this, we're going to get 13, and 13 plus 3 is going to give us 16. So we divide by 16, and this to the lowest term is 1 divided by 2, and hence the probability is 1 divided by 2, which is option E. As simple as that. Now let us move on to question number 56. Question number 56 reads, a box contains 20 oranges. 14 of them are ripe, while 6 are unripe. If 2 oranges are taken one after the other with replacement, find the probability that one is ripe and the other one is unripe. So we are picking only 2 oranges, one is ripe and one is unripe with a replacement, meaning if you pick, you're going to replace it back. Therefore, the 2 selections are independent. So let's assume we have a box here that contains 14 ripe oranges and 6 unripe. The first selection, let us assume the first selection is ripe. So we are going to pick among the 14 ripe oranges out of the total, which is 20. Initially, after you have picked an orange here, the total will be 19, but you have replaced it back. Now you have complete 20 oranges. Then you pick again, but this time around among this set, which is going to be 6 out of 20. The 2 selections are independent, remember. Therefore, this is all we have to compute for our probability. 2 here will give us what? 7, and 2 here will give us 10. Multiplied by 2 here will give us 3. 2 here will give us 10. If you multiply the top, you have 3 times 7 is 21. 10 times 10 is 100. Therefore, the probability is 21 divided by 100, which is option A. Now let us move on to question number 57. Question number 57 reads, the mean of the set of numbers 2, 5, x, 6 is 4. What is the value of x? Remember, mean is sum of items divided by their number. So we are going to add them together. 2 plus 5 plus x plus 6. Then you divide by their number. They are 4 in number. And the result is what? 4. Let us collect the like terms. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. So we have 13 plus x. You cross multiply this time. This will give us 16. So we have this to be equal to 16. You need 3 to make this 16, right? Therefore, x equal to 3. 13 plus 3 is 16. Therefore, x must be 3, which is option E. Now, question number 58. Question number 58. Evaluate the integral from 0 to 2 of the function 2x minus x squared. All right. This will be 2 multiplied by x to the power of, naturally this has a power of 1. You increase it by 1 to make it 2. And you have to divide by that power 2 minus x to the power of 2 plus 1 is 3. You divide by the 3. The boundary from 0 down to 2. If you simplify this, you have 2 cancel 2, just x squared minus x cubed divided by 3 from 0 to 2. Let us substitute the boundaries. The upper bound is 2, so you replace x with 2, that is 2 squared minus 2 to the power of 3 divided by 3. Then you take the lower bound, that is 0 to the power of 2 minus 0 to the power of 3 divided by 3. You simplify, you can see the whole of this will be 0. The only thing we have is this. So this is 2 to the power of 2 is 4 minus 2 to the power of 3 is 8 divided by 3. And this is equal to 3 times 4 is 12. And we have 12 minus 8 is 4 over 3. And we can write this in mixed number. 3 can go into 4 one time with a remainder of 1 out of 3, which is option C. Now let us move on to question number 59. Question number 59, if y is equal to 3x squared minus 4x minus 12, find the value of x when the first derivative is equal to 0. Meaning we are going to differentiate y with respect to x, which is going to give us, the 2 will drop down to multiply 3. That will give us 6. X raised to the power of 2 minus 1 is 1. You move to the next one. You know naturally this has a power of 1. If it drops down to multiply 4, we have 4. X to the power of 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, x to the power of 0 is 1. And derivative of constant is always 0. So this is what we have. So at a point where the derivative is equal to 0, we want to find the value of x. So we take 6x minus 4 and set it to be equal to 0. Take 4 to the other side and divide both sides by 6. X will be equal to 4 divided by 6. And this to the lowest term, 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 6 is 3. That is 2 divided by 3, which is option C. Now let us move on to question number 60. Question number 60, a particle moves in a straight line such that its velocity after t seconds is 3t plus 4 meter per second. We're asked to find the distance traveled in 4 seconds. Remember that velocity is the rate of change of the distance over some time, right? Therefore, the rate of change of the distance is equal to the velocity times dt, right? And if you integrate both sides, you can see the distance will be what? The integral of v dt. So what is v? V is given as 3t plus 4. So s will be the integral of 3t plus 4. And s will be equal to 3. You raise t to the power of 1 plus 1 because naturally it has a power of 1. Plus 1 will give us 2, and you have to divide by the power 2. Plus, if it is constant, just attach the variable t. All right. Plus the constant of integration. But this constant of integration must be 0. Why? Because at initial stage, where the distance is 0 and the time is 0, everything will be 0. Therefore, the constant will be 0. Let me just remove it. We want to find the distance when t is 4 seconds. Therefore, s of 4 will be equal to 4 squared divided by 2 plus 4 multiplied by 4. We simplify. 4 squared is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So we have 3 times 8 plus 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 16, and this is equal to 40. Therefore, the distance is 40 meters. And this is our last question. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.